It's just so easy, but you need TV.
So now you're new to this. How was it joining a cast who everyone knew each other?
I'm new to the celluloid experience of Boondocks, but quite frankly, I've known Troy longer than the boys have.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we met on his birthday, June 8th.
Memorable experience for you.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we celebrated my birthday 8 days later on June 16th.
Oh,
and I have all those memories on video, like the whole band, the Brood, the original Brood singing, and Troy and Taylor, and the whole family's here. So, yeah.
Well, that's good. So now tell me a little bit about your character that you play.
I play Romeo. I'm like kind of like the fan's journey vicariously through Romeo.
Okay.
So Romeo gets to be a saint. And he fights really hard for it. He works really hard to just be accepted and to be one of them. He's been following them. He's been reading about them. And he just wants to earn his stripes and be one of them.
Cool. Well, did you have to, this movie has lots of guns, and did you have to learn any gun tricks?
She's asking a Mexican if he needed to learn any gun tricks. FYI, for everybody out there listening. No, I didn't. Thank you.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
You already knew?
You watch movies. You know how to load a gun.
Those old westerns.
Rifleman.
I know, but how's your aim?
Bravo. You understand, my aim...
Your grandfather was in that, is that correct?
That is correct.
Oh, see, I'm on it.
Thank you. My aim is considerably far superior than Troy Duffy's in that, not all Mexicans, but some, learn to polish their skills while the vehicle's moving. Ooh. So it shocks me when you see like these shooting contests, shooting from a vehicle is the equivalent of golf and baseball. You shoot at the firing range, it's all quiet, you got headphones off, nobody talks, bam, bam, bam. Mexicans, it's like rougher and tougher, and the cars are moving and screeching, and people are screaming.
Very nice. So,
did that answer the question?
It did. I got the full experience there.
Okay.
So now I hear you do a lot of preparation and work for your roles. Talk a little bit about that.
I do, and this role's a little different in that Troy wrote me into this screenplay. So a lot of these jokes come from us just hanging out, from the brothers. A lot of jokes on the two brothers were based off of Troy and Taylor, who's also here this evening. So you got Sean and Norman, you got Troy and Taylor, and then you got me, as you've seen the movie. So they literally, he wrote in so many of the jokes that's just shared between us. I had to stop him, like, yo, you can't put that in there. And this joke's not funny. That was never a funny joke. Yeah, it is. Like, no. And it's just so you know, that unfunny joke is not in the piece. So, yeah.
Something to watch out.
So there wasn't a lot of prep to do in regards to that. It's really just a kind of embracing who I am and rolling with that, not doing a character. I know Romeo looks like a character, but he's not. And then also just letting go and kind of embracing the past, because so much of these characters are based on our past together. And I know a lot of times Troy would direct me, like, remember that time when me and Taylor, and then I'm like, talking about something 8 years ago or 10 years ago, and then he'd tell me some more, and I'd be like, oh yeah. So then we'd kind of, it was fun to go down memory lane.
And you know where to take off from there.
Yeah, and then memorialize in a beautiful piece like BDS too.
Yeah. So after this, what else do you have coming up? Are you working on anything?
Yeah, I'm going to work on about 10 pints of Guinness at the Cat and Fiddle. With the boys. I'm trying to take a pass on it, but I don't think that's going to happen. I've got a wonderful film by Jim Sheridan called Brothers, with Jake Gyllenhaal and Tobey Maquire, Natalie Portman, Sam Shepard. A really incredibly, just a well-written film I'm really passionate about. And then we have The Experiment with Adrien Brody and another dear friend, Forrest Whitaker. And there's a couple others, The Perfect Game.
Well, you're in the presence of some great actors there, so I'm sure some good stuff will come of that. Huh?
Thank you. Yeah, and I got a new video I wrapped today for Jamie Johnson, who's nominated for 4 CMAs, called The High Cost of Living. And then I've got another music video called Betty Jean for the Soul of John Black that just went to iTunes like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
So you can get Betty Jean right now.
All right, we'll have to check that out.
Yes, if you like my acting, you might like my directing.
Okay, sounds good. Well, thank you so much for speaking with us. It was a pleasure.
Appreciate it.
All right, take care.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, this is Clifton Collins Jr. and you're watching WTV.
It's just so easy.